Hey guys, it's OJ. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I'm basically going to be doing a Q&A slash get to know me question tag. But before we get into that, make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already. Okay, so for a couple of days, I've been posting a link to an anonymous question website thing so that you guys can ask me any questions anonymously. I picked out my favorites and we're just going to be answering them today. So the first question, which I actually got a lot of, is where is your music? If you don't know, I make music, or used to, I guess. But to answer that question, I've been consistently writing songs. I never stopped, but I feel like I'm still going through the situations and events that I'm writing about, so the songs feel incomplete and the stories feel incomplete as well. So I feel like unless I'm past those situations, I can't really finish those songs. The next question is, what's one thing you can't live without? I'm going to be corny for a second and say my phone, because it's real. I genuinely cannot live without my phone, and it's sad, but it is what it is, and I feel like a lot of people can relate. The next question is, what are your thoughts on the abortion bills being passed around in the country right now? I feel like as a man, I really can't speak on that subject much, but what I can say is that I don't feel like men should be in charge of deciding what a woman does with her body. I feel like the fact that it's the woman going through that, they should be able to do whatever they want. The next question is, how old are you? I am 18. Everyone thinks I'm older for some reason, but I'm not. I'm 18. I turned 19 in August. The next question is, have you ever had surgery? I've had multiple, and I feel like that can be a whole video in its own, but I had an open heart surgery when I was 7 years old in France, and that's had a long impact on me. I still have the scars and everything, but yeah. What is your favorite show at the moment? Right now, I really love Big Little Lies. I only just got into it a couple of weeks ago, and I finished season 1 in like a week. And season 2 has been amazing so far, and the story is just so pure and so captivating that I feel like everyone needs to get into it, because it's such an important story in general. It's really important that everyone at least try to watch it. The next question is, have you ever been in love? No, I haven't. I feel like to be in love, you have to know someone deeper than a surface level, and I've never reached that point with anyone. I also feel like it has to be reciprocated in some kind of way. I think that when you're in a situation with someone, you may think that it is love, but once you're out of it, at least for me, you're like, no, definitely wasn't that. The next question is, do you have any regrets in life? I try to live my life with no regrets, but I think everything happens for a reason, so I don't think I have any regrets. The next question is, how do you deal with your anxiety? For me personally, I don't know if I would say I handle it well. I feel like when I'm going through anything, I tend to seclude myself from the world, from everyone else around me, and sometimes that's a good thing, sometimes that's a bad thing, because sometimes you just want to be alone and be able to process your thoughts and everything, but sometimes your thoughts can be really scary. I'm not a professional, obviously, so I can't really tell you what the right thing to do is, but what I can say is that it's important for you to actually feel what you're going through. I think that if you try to suppress those feelings, it's only going to make it worse. Process your feelings as you go and try new things, like write down your thoughts on a diary, write down poems, write down songs. For me, I write songs, so that's been helping me a lot. The next question is, how is your dating life? Non-existent. What's your biggest fear? I think I'm genuinely afraid of losing the people I love the most. That actually ties into the next question, which is, have you ever lost someone close to you? Yes, unfortunately, not through like death or anything, but just like I've lost really close friends, unfortunately. But again, everything happens for a reason, and maybe we will reconnect in the future. Lana Del Rey or Lorde? Lorde. I feel like Lorde's music is just so much more relatable and so much more enjoyable. Lana's music is for a specific type of audience. To me personally, it's boring. Sorry if that offends you. How have your priorities changed over time? I think when I was younger, I used to put everyone else above me. Now I'm just learning to put myself first and make sure that I'm okay before I worry about anyone else. And I know that can come across as selfish, but sometimes you have to be selfish, especially when it's about your mental health, your physical health. What was the first Selena song that made you a stan? I think I've been standing Selena now for over 10 years, and the first song I heard of her was obviously Naturally, but I think the first song that actually made me start loving her was Round and Round. What's the most crucial thing for a healthy relationship? I've never been in a relationship, but I'm just gonna answer this in general, like friendships, family relationships. Those are all considered relationships, right? I think it's honesty and being kind. Do you believe in second chances? Yes, but only in certain circumstances. Why do people stay in situations that are toxic to them? For me personally, I feel like people stay in these situations because they believe that they have no other option. I know for me in the past, I've stayed in situations longer than I should have been. I thought that I had no other option, but I did, and that's what people have to realize the most, is that there are options. The last question is, why are you so judgmental? It's just a natural thing that's built in everyone. I try not to be as much as I can, because you don't know a person's background, you don't know a person's upbringing, you don't know what someone's going through, so you have no right to judge them. But I think that everyone does it, whether you're conscious of it or not, you still do it. Thank you so much for sending in these questions. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next video.